Hey guys, Kev here, and I wanted to talk about two knives that are super interesting, super unique, made by some just wild companies, and yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to talk about these together. So we have the Genex blades Primarch, and the international dealer for this brand is Get Good Screw. So check that out. And then there is the Reich Knives Tissot, or Tissot 1 by Reich Knives, who has always made very unique and interesting knives. This has a unique feature we'll talk about. So I want to talk about these two together because I just thought it would be cool, right? So let's talk about the Primarch real quick. And I will put links down below. I do have a link to Get Good Screw. It is not an affiliate link. And I do have a code, LeftyEDC. I am not positive if it will work on this knife because it is a very expensive knife. I believe it's around $550, so that would take off a chunk. So you can give it a shot. Use the code LeftyEDC and see if it works on this knife. But this thing is wild. As I understand it from the Get Good Screw team, this is the 6th iteration of this knife. So there's, I believe, 6 or 8 versions, I should say, not iterations. It's not like a model 1, 2, 3, 4 type thing. It's a version 1, 2, 3, 4 type thing. So let me just see. Let me just grab it here. I'm on their website. I think I just saw it. Primarch. There it is. Okay. So Genex blades, and that is Genex, not like the Generation X. And they're calling it a mid-tech. And we're going to talk about that in a second, but, well, I guess I'll talk about it now. The OEM on this is Riot. So I didn't know that when I first got it. Riot Knives is the one who OEM this. And then there's a lot of handwork done. That's why they're calling it a mid-tech, because the grinding, the finishing on different parts and materials are done in-house by Genex Blades, who I believe is a Chinese brand. They have a version, this is the X, and that is $12.90 on that one. And I believe that one actually is a more custom version, but I could be wrong. It's $1,290, but look at the materials on that thing. Absolutely wild. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions. All right, so the one I have here is out of stock. That is number 6. So that one has the belt satin blade. It has the zircutai or mokutai. I think it's zircutai, actually. Yep. Inlay there with the milling in it. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love how they... Get Good Screw is just really good about having funny things on their website. So they have a little statement for each one. This one says, "Is it normal to be turned on by a knife? Asking for a friend." Here's number 5. Carved windows to give you a peek at the vibrant zircutai pies. Hey, I wonder where they got that from. Where'd they get that idea from? Zircutai pies, dog shit pie, mokutai. If you know, you know. $5.89 on this one. $5.89 on the 5, sold out. This one's available. The number 4, and that is carbon fiber on both sides of the handle, a yummy CF sandwich. And that one is $5.89 as well. So it has carbon fiber on each side there. Let's see if we can see the carbon a little bit better on that. Their website is very cyberpunk style. And it looks like a end cut, side cut fat carbon. The stuff you see from Vero Engineering quite a bit. Very cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's a great look at it right there. Very cool. Number 3 had some speed holes, tasteful juxtaposition of hand-ground satin blade and stone-washed handles. So you have a stone-washed handle and a hand satin blade on this one. $5.29 because you don't have a ton of inlays. $4.89 on Primarch 2. The weight reduction here boosts appeal, unlike my own. That one has the belt satin with the stonewash flats, and then it has some speed holes there, full tie handle. Again, not a bunch of inlays, so $4.89. And number 1 is $4.89. And a design so sleek, it would make an onion cry. And that one's just a full tie handle. And so some of these are available right now if you want to check them out. But very interesting knife, as you can tell. The inlay is gorgeous. The finishing work is just phenomenal. I mean, look at this. I actually took a second and tried to pop these things out, thinking maybe they were tools. They are not. They're just milled. They have a beautiful clip on here that has a hawk style spring in it. So going in pocket, you just go like this, shoop, and then let go. Very cool. One other really cool feature is the blade steel on this is Vanex Super Clean, baby. Vanex. How nice is that? So if you're looking for some Vanex and you don't want to wait a month or so for the Stout V2 drop coming up at traditionalpocketknives.com in 3 new versions that look absolutely stunning. I got pictures from Best Tech the other day of all 3 finished versions, and woohoo, they look good, guys. Vanex Super Clean, coming soon to traditional pocket knives. Lefty and righty, by the way. Anyway, if you don't want to wait for that and you just need yourself some Vanex, Genex Blades has got you covered. Look at that. Look at that freaking insert. Just looks gorgeous. It does have some proprietary hardware, and it comes with a tool for that. Let me actually find the packaging because I don't even remember it at this point. It's been a while. There's a box with a mustache on it. I don't think it's that one, huh? Oh yeah, it came in this thing. That's right. I was over there looking for a box. Came in this, in a Get Good Screw box, which is always nice. And I forgot, yes, it comes with those washers. And it came with the tool. So right here is the tool that you can use. And it has this side here. Let's take it out. Show you. It has this side here for the body screws. So you can pop those in there. And you can loosen and tighten the body screws, which is cool. That worked real easily there. They didn't over tighten anything, which is nice. Now that is a barrel, so it is interesting because you obviously don't have 2 of them, but doesn't seem to be an issue. It looks like you can unscrew it. Yeah, see, it'd be nice to have 2. But that's always the problem with these proprietary style knives is, you know, sometimes you need 2 of the drivers. I had that problem with my Wingman EDC knife, the Mach 3. Drove me nuts. Anyway, you do have a style like this as well that you can pop right here, which works on the pivot. But ironically, I think this also works on the pivot. Yeah, interesting. So I think you would take this side apart, but you can lock this side in too. Interesting. This has some holes in it, I guess, so you could put this on a lanyard or something. I don't know. I always wonder how these are made. Like, it'd be cool if there was a way to put it into a bit driver, so you'd actually get some leverage, because it's kind of hard, you know. But you just can't over tighten stuff. Now, usually it does have this hole in it, so you could maybe slide a stick through something, you know what I'm saying, through there, so you can then use that as leverage. But I don't know. But anyway, you do get the tool with it, so that's really nice that you can take the knife apart with the tool. So if you're paying $580 and it's got proprietary hardware, it better come with a damn tool. Then they give you these. So these are actually washers. And at first I was like, wait, are these extra bearings without the balls? What's going on here? So I've confirmed these are washers for the knife. So you can swap the bearings out for washers if you want. If you want to have a little bit of a smoother feel, it's just not going to drop. It's going to be tighter, but it'll be smoother, I guess, with washers. You guys know the deal with washers. Now, I am told that if you take this knife apart, it does have loose bearings. There are loose bearings in here. So, I don't really want to mess with it. Like, I was thinking about it, doing a disassembly for you guys. But I just wasn't sure how I felt about the loose bearings. I guess maybe we could just take a peek inside. Doesn't mean we have to take it all the way apart, right? You know me, I can't help myself. So let's just take a look. So that was easy. Interesting. So this is just a little screw. It kind of reminds me of like how Wii does it sometimes. Just a little screw there? Huh. I don't know why, but I expected more to come out, you know? So does that fall out? Okay, interesting. So this is the pivot then? Like, what is the pivot is my question. What am I unscrewing, you know? Okay, this unscrews too. Let's just see what happens when we do both. I don't know. This is unexplored ground, folks. I just don't want to end up with a bunch of loose bearings and dealing with it, really, is what I was worried about. So that seems to be a pivot cap type situation. Interesting. But the actual pivot is right there. That's the barrel. So for me, I would put this back. Is that a collar? No, that's like all one piece. Damn. Dude, this is freaking cool. So the way I would do this is put this back on. Make sure that's tight. And then we'll take this side apart, punch that out. Centering is perfect, so everything's good on this. So if anything goes wrong, it's obviously my fault. This is not happening, I don't think, because of the angle here. Let's see. Don't want to scratch that clip. Now I could go at it from the other side, but just be careful. That's for the pivot. So it should work either way. If we take this screw out or that screw out, it should still let it come apart. And then this one. Yeah, see how this one just was spinning there for a second? That's the problem with these just double-sided barrels. You really should have two tools. It would make life a lot easier. Okay, so now should be able to pop this apart, right? Move that one, that one. See, that's the thing I don't quite understand. Is it loose or not? Let me grab. Okay, my finger just got stuck in something. Well, I can't really unscrew that because the clip is in the way. I mean, what do you want me to do? Yeah, it's not happening. So let's just see. I doubt. See, loosening this is just gonna. I know what it's gonna do. It's obviously not gonna push the barrel out. Oh, what? No. I don't know. Let's just see. Maybe this side is what wants to come off instead. Let's just see. So now that side should be loose. Okay, that's coming off. Okay, let's start with this then. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. So they are needle bearings. Whoa. Nobody told me they were needle bearings. That's wild. So they are loose, though. Look at that. Loose little needle bearings. So you have to put them in their little spots there. Like that. They're loose, but they're not like crazy loose. They have a little pocket they go in, which is obviously better than that one. Didn't want to go in. No, there it goes. The grease it's very thick. I don't know if that's good for needle bearings. Maybe they're supposed to be thick grease, not like lube like we use. I don't know. But if we took the time to clean it all up and put like KPL on it, I don't know what would happen if it would. Now, can you lift these out? But there's got to be. So that rotates around, but then you have to have. All right. This is going to turn into a mess, guys, but let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So I got all the needles out. And there we go. So they do go through both sides. So there's not some on each side. Interesting. Okay. So let's do the same thing over here. Let's push this out, actually. Whoa. So this piece just fell out. Oh, man, this is going to be a long... This is going to be a long one, guys, but that's okay. Might have to talk about the Tissot in a different video. We'll see. Not what I was going for. Come on. There we go. Man, yeah, they're all greasy and thick. So then you have a washer, obviously, in here, which is normal to have. So let's get some alcohol, because I do want to feel what it's like without so much thick grease. Like, I don't know if did that get in there? I think it did, actually. I think it did. Yeah, we got the grease out, I think. I'll use one of those Q-tips as well. I mean, look at this, dude. To me, that's not good. So interesting construction on this thing. And the lock bar here. Okay. So let me just see if I can get this back in. This has little tabs. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. Now, which way was it, though? Is there a certain way it needs to go? There's these little slots there. I'm guessing like this. That looks right to me. So stick with that. Wonder why they put those channels on one side. So grab the Q-tips. Just so you guys know, all my disassembly tools are listed in the description down below. You can pick them all up. These you can get either at knifepivotlube.com/lefty10 or use the code lefty10. You'll get 10% off your order there. Or you can get these on Amazon for cheap. I will say the ones from KPL are better. I don't know. I don't think they're just like buying them cheap on Amazon and rebagging them. It's possible, but they do feel a little bit sturdier. I've noticed sometimes the ones from Amazon just fall apart so easy. Yeah, there's a lot of that grease in there. I'm sure I could probably use the magnet and get these out of there too, but whatever. Now, I'm sure you guys want to see what it's like with the washers so we can test it. But I'm probably going to end up going back to the, see what I mean? They just like fall apart. Probably going to go back to the bearings just because I like bearings. So here's the thing. I want to clean these, but I don't want to lose, I can't lose any of these little guys. So I need to be very careful. And it's covered in this stuff. That's why it's not magnetic, I don't think. I think it's literally just sticking to it because of the grease. Gross. Oh, look, it says Genex blades in there. That's kind of cool. So here's my thinking on this. I'm just going to do this. I know this is probably a bad idea, but whatever. Look at that. It's just nasty, dude. Okay. Oh, see? Found one over here. I'm going to end up being short one is what's going to happen. All right, so here are the washers. Just for the sake of this, because I'm going to use this for the bearings, I'm going to put KPL on here. Whoops. On here. Normally, I would probably use something else, like Slick-A-Mall or something for this. But this is just a demonstration, so I don't want to have to clean everything again before I put it together with the bearings. So let's do this. So which one goes where? That's a good question. Okay, it's obvious. That's nice. So the pivot can go through here. Oh, I didn't clean the pivot. Let me clean that. Fingers covered in KPL now. Yeah, that's nasty. Where's the... Another spot I wanted to clean was in here. Yeah. Put a little bit of KPL in there. Just use this. There we go. All right. Okay. So this goes through here, pops in like so. This is the pivot screw. Oh, right, shit. Okay. Oh, the other one. Jesus. So many fucking parts. Okay. All right, hopefully I didn't lose anything, but let's just do this real quick. Drop that in. Whoa. Okay, so they don't even sit flush with the, okay. They just go way around the, that's interesting. Look at that. They're huge. It's very odd. Whoa. Okay. Centering's a little off, but I'm not really messing with it right now. What is that? Rattling. Oh, the body screws. Duh. Could have something to do with the centering too, so we'll see. See, this is why you need two. Hate that. I'm gonna try to pinch it now. There we go. It worked, but still rattling. So is that because this one's spinning now? No. I don't know what is rattling. Is it this thing? Yes. This thing is rattling. So I need to figure out this thing. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm not worried about it right this second, I don't think. My God, I can't even open the knife. Now I can. Interesting. Okay. Got it. I don't like it on washers. Just leave it at that. Now we're going to see if I lost anything and if I ruined the whole knife. So that'll be fun. Pretty classic disassembly here. I got to figure out that backspacer thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me grab a drink. All right. All right. Over here. And that looks right to me, doesn't it? I guess it could be backwards. But... So this is a barrel, obviously. Goes through there. Okay. One of these sides is lower than the other. It doesn't have that cutout. So there's got to be something there. So I had it in like this. So it's either going in like this. Or like this. So let's just look at it. Let's get these out of here. Okay. Let's just look at it for a second. So if you put it in like this, sits in there. Okay. Don't see anything weird. Maybe the blade. Oh, the blade would fall in there maybe. If you put it in, what would be the other way you could do it? If you wanted to keep this side up, you'd have to flip it over like this. Then the blade cuts would be at the top though. So is that how I put it in? Like this? See, this doesn't even really go in. Yeah, I don't even think that goes in, so I think I had it the right way. These two cuts have to be at the bottom, like this. And then, oops, and then it pops in. And I'm guessing the blade comes down and does it sit into those pockets? I mean, that would mean that we... No. Wow, look at that. Look at how much of that is not sharpened. And then where does it start? It starts right here? That's wild. Look at that. So you don't actually get an edge until right here. Is that right? It's crazy. I mean, it looks like an edge, but that is not an edge, right? That is wild. Why would you do that? Isn't that wild? I ain't plugged the charger in. Sorry, this turned into a whole expedition, but that's how it goes. You know? All right, let's put it back together. So, needle bearing. This is going to be the fun part, so we might as well start with that part. Then we'll deal with this. So we have all of those to deal with. So we're going to use KPL to get it done, I think. So we'll pop these around like that. Drop it in. Drop it in. Pop this in here. Drop it in. Okay. I'm going to try it with tweezers. I need ones like this, maybe, that have a little point. I have forceps ones there, like this. Let's see if that works. Grab it. Got that one in. That one in. That one in. Jesus. That one does not want to cooperate. I need to rotate this. That. And apologies, I am using a lot of brain power right now to pay attention to this. Got it? All right, come on. I would edit this to speed it up, but I never do that because I want you guys to see everything I do, every accident, everything I do right, everything I do wrong, you know? You can obviously use the skip button or the 2x speed button or whatever you want if you're still watching this. By the way, if you're still watching this, you know, maybe give me a thumbs up. Maybe you could subscribe. A bunch of you guys watch the videos and don't subscribe, which is surprising. Although I do that. It's a lot of channels I do that with. And I do it on purpose with a lot of political stuff and other stuff so that if I want to see the stuff I'm subscribed to, then I just hit the subscribe button on my feed and then I get all those videos instead of, you know, the political stuff that I'm sometimes in and out on, you know. So If you watch all my videos, then you might as well subscribe. If not, then I get it, because I do the same thing. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting a little bit of a method here. I think I have all the pieces. It feels like I have a lot, but we'll see. Yeah, see, I thought that would be the easier way to do it. Get them like this, and then just drop them in, but it didn't work. Oh, now it's working though. My God. Just go in, dude. Thank you. Oh, that was almost bad. Come on. Of course, there's 4 left, and now it wants to start being super annoying. Come on, dude, just go in there. Thank you, for the love of God. Could I just get one and drop right in? Come on, just drop in. Nope, nope, yes, nope, no, nope, nope. Dude, seriously? I gotta battle with every one of these last 3 or 4. The first 27 were not that hard, and then Jesus Christ. Okay, come on, 2 more, baby. Dude, seriously. For fuck's sake. There. Okay, last one. Got it. All right. Jesus. So, I could probably do this for... Just gonna pray that I don't get a bunch that like jump out or something. Oh, you know what I should do is just put it here. Put it around the blade. That. Okay. Now take KPL heavy and put it on the detent track. Okay. Alrighty then. And then we have this thing that hopefully will go in the right way this time. Going this way. Well, I guess if we're, which side? This side, yeah. Oh, didn't think of that. I'm gonna have to do it, yeah. Shit. Okay. This thing is stupid, by the way. Very annoying. I have to figure out a way to keep these in place. I think I just gotta keep pressure on that. Oh, fuck. Lost one. That thing just shot out of the tweezers. Like, what the hell, dude? Get these in. It's on the ground. Oh, shit. All right. Where's my flashlight? See if I get lucky first. Just try to spot it. Oh. Holy shit. I found it. I just was dragging the carpet with my magnet. It's great. All right, let's just see if we can get it in without too much trouble. Okay, so plan is, what's the plan, guys? Plan is to put the blade in and pressure it. Just pressure it down. So they can't move, is what I'm saying, okay? And then we gotta put this stupid thing in that is so hard to get in there, right? I mean, it has to go in that way. I see no other way it can go in. Only other way would be like this, but, oh, wait, hold on. Well, that feels pretty good, actually. Oh, what did the backspacer look like? Let me try something real quick. Oh. Primarch 6. Let's see if the pictures tell us anything. Come on. Seriously? Oh, thank God. All right, so we're showing those Johns. So not this way. Definitely goes this way. And the pointed side. So wait, that's the clip. Okay, so that's this way. Okay, so hang on. We got this. The smallest point is at the top. So it goes like this. Which is exactly the way I thought it went. Okay, cool. All right, good to know. So I'm keeping pressure down on that. And then at the same time, I'm gonna have to get this. They're gonna fall out, right? So I gotta pick it up like this, I think. This is hard. Might have to put this over here so it goes in like that. Basically, I can't let the Jones come out of the slots, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot easier if I place it down from this side. Man, it's really frustrating, by the way. Can I get this out? Come on. That stupid screw is the problem. I don't know how to do this without letting go. Okay, let's try this. Coat them in oil and see. Okay, they're not falling out. All right. So let's do this then. I wonder who assembles these. Like, I mean, I guess by then you have some really good method for all this, right? Man, this thing is so annoying. Just constantly falls out of there. No shit. Okay, hold on. Yeah. All right, cool. So I am going to do the same thing with that side, and that should help then. Okay. Now I still need to be careful because the blade is going to pick those up. Because the blade has oil on it, you know? Is there an easier way? If I keep it closed, would that help? Maybe lock it into this thing at least? I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ. Please. For the love of God, let this work. I'm going right for the pivot because I don't want to deal with the bearings being fucked up. Let me know in the comments, is there something that you would do differently? I mean, what the hell? I don't see another way here. No rattle this time, so that's good. think we're on the home stretch here, assuming the knife opens, because remember last time it was like when I used the washers, it didn't want to open. Barrel. I think this one's not, just needs to be countered. Yep, okay. God, this little ass tool. There we go. It was cross-threading that first time on this side, which actually helped because then it let me lock that barrel in place. Centering's dead on, which is good. Fires out. That's good. See if I can tighten this a little bit. Tighten this. Well, it's all really tight, so maybe a little bit of play there, but not a lot. No lash. Action is better for sure. So we cleaned it up and we put KPL in there instead of that gross frog lube. Actually makes me think that people who say Riot does make CKF knives is right, because I feel like that's the same stupid frog lube you see in their stuff, and this really feels like a CKF knife to me. Put a little bit of Loctite on here. Okay, apparently we're gonna just jizz out this tiny little bit. That was the weirdest thing. But that's fine. This little amount just squirted out. It's a cool knife. It's just, you know, you gotta have a little patience with the disassembly process here. Don't think I need it on this piece, but might as well just to be consistent. I'm gonna pass this around too, and I really don't want any of the guys feeling like they need to take it apart and mess with it, because it's not the funnest thing to do. The blade edge thing is really weird. I wonder if... Oops. keep these in here. Okay, lock up solid. Need something to cut. It's a charade sticker. Yeah, look at that. So it's sharp when you get to the edge, but look at this, all of this. And then it starts cutting. So that edge doesn't really start till like right here. And then it takes a little bit to start because it's obviously that's the very beginning of it. Right, yeah. Wow. But it is sharp. So, you know, it's just a very weird edge termination. Does it really matter? I don't know. I guess it depends on you. I like how they made it look like it's sharpened all the way. It's kind of interesting. But then you look and you're like, oh, wow, there's the plunge grind. It's wild. Anyway, that is the Primarch, the Primarch 6. And that's from Genex blades. Now, real quick on the other knife, the Tissot, this one. This one has a removable back strap, which is interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save this. I'll probably just do another video and take this one apart too, because, yeah, I don't want to. It's been an hour. Jesus. Okay. I love you guys. Let me know what you think. Check out Get Good Screws website for this if you want to pick one up. $5.89. Again, you could try Lefty 10 and see if that works, but I'm not sure. Well made, you know, well executed. Don't love that edge termination thing, but that's a Riot thing pretty much. Yeah, no rattle. The only thing you hear is the clip a little bit. There's a spring there. But construction's good. Proprietary stuff. Lots of Zircuti and Zirc. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on it. I love you. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.